Assalamu alaikum students, I hope you all are doing well. Students, today we are going to start unit 5, that is computer networks. In this unit we will talk about the computer networks, and we will also discuss some of the uses of computer networks and the types of computer networks with respect to its architecture, size, or we can say the area that it covers, and with respect to the physical arrangement of nodes or the design of the network, we call it topology, will also be discussed in this unit. Later on we will also talk about the modem, which is a communication device and of course a very important device used in networks, will also be discussed in this unit. So this is the very first lesson of this unit, in which we will see the definition of network, that how we can define a computer network, and further we will see some of the uses of computer networks. Okay, computer networks. Computer networking is the collection of multiple computers, printers, scanners and other devices to communicate and share information with each other. So here in this image we can see that the internet connection is shared among all the devices or computers or laptops which are connected with the switch, which is a local area network device, and it's a local area network in which the internet connection is shared among all the other connecting computers with the central device called switch. And further we can see that there is a server and client computers are also there, so the clients can request for services from the server and the server will provide timely response to all the clients in the local area network. So this image of a network actually shows that how devices or resources are shared among the computers or other devices in the network. Sharing files, software, etc. cannot be possible without the concept of networking. Computer networks have made lives easier for many people in their professions. Easier in the sense that it has reduced the cost of buying individual peripheral devices for each and every computer. Like here in this image we can see that there is a single printer which is connected to the switch, and all the other devices which are connected here in the network, they can easily use this shared printer to take the hard copy of their documents. So they don't have to buy individual printers for each and every computer. So it has reduced the cost of buying extra peripheral devices or printers or scanners for each and every computer in the network. What is computer network? A computer network, or simply a network, is a collection of computers and devices interconnected by communication channels. So those communication channels may be wired or wireless, both are possible. It facilitates communications among users and allows users to share resources and information, as we discussed in the previous slide. A computer network allows sharing of hardware resources, programs or data files. All different types of resources, whether they are hardware resources or software resources or the files or data or information we have in our computers, all such type of resources can be shared over the network. So it's a picture of a computer network in which we can see that the router is having internet connectivity. Internet connection is shared among all the other computers, laptops, tablet and mobile phones. They are using the same internet connection which is shared by having the wireless router. So this is also made possible by the network, that the internet connection can be shared with multiple computers in the network. The uses of networks. Computer networks are everywhere. From the distributed systems to the middleware and the World Wide Web, computer networking has proved to be improving techniques to reach remote areas and applications to serve the purpose. So to make it short, it means that computer networks are involved now in every aspect of our life, and they are doing their functions in the best possible way, and they are making the human life very easy, especially in the job environment or in the business environment. So it has made it has brought a revolution in the business industry and in the work environment, in almost every profession. You can see nowadays networks are used, and it has made things very efficient. The following are few uses of networks in different fields, like resource sharing, communication, data sharing, video conferencing, and of course internet service is also a very big advantage of computer networks. First of all, resource sharing. Resource sharing is one of the most popular uses of computer networks in various fields. For example, a printer is shared in a network and hence saves a lot of investment in hardware. So rather to purchase individual printers for each and every computer connected in the network, we just have to buy a single printer which must be shared over the network, and all the other computers which are connected in the network can use the same printer to take the hard copy of their documents. The computers connected in a network can make use of the printer in the network instead of having separate printers for every computer. Apart from printers, scanners, fax machines are few other resources which can be shared in a network. Second use of network, that is communication. Communication is one of the biggest advantage provided by the computer networks. People from the same or different organizations can communicate to exchange the work activities. In offices and organizations, computer networks are serving as the backbone of the daily communication from top to bottom level of organizations, because nowadays business routines and functions have changed just because of the technology, and especially the communication technology, which is evolving day by day. And nowadays the online banking and online transaction concepts are made possible just because of the networks. Online buying and selling is made possible just because of the networks, and it has made the job activities or business activities very efficient. So in limited resources and in limited time, we can make a lot of work done, or we can have a lot of things happen just because of the networks. Communications are made possible within seconds, and different application, different softwares are there for communication, and all of them work with the network to communicate with each other over the globe. So that is also a biggest advantage of the network, that it has made communication very easy and very fast and efficient. And it's just like a backbone for any business nowadays. Their communication system must be ubiquitous, means that it should be present and it should be functional each and every time, so their daily life, daily business activities are made possible, and they are unstoppable. Different types of software can be installed which are useful for transmitting messages and emails at fast speed. So different applications are there, like email is also a service for use for communication. Chat applications are also there, like WhatsApp, and some other applications like Facebook Messenger is also there. And apart from this, so many applications are there which are used for communication. but in official for official communication, emails are mostly used. Apart from this, we can also make audio and video calls by using the networks. Email facility has enabled communication among the members of the company in sending reports and analyzing data. Okay, data sharing is also a big advantage of the network. Another important advantage of computer networks is the data sharing. All the data such as documents, files, accounts, information, reports, multimedia, etc. can be shared with the help of computer networks. Here in this image we can see that there is a file server which is connected in this local area network, and all the users can request for specific files or documents from the server, and the server will provide timely response to each and every user in the network. Application sharing is also allowed in many organizations such as banks and small firms. Video conferencing, it's a very big advantage of the computer network, especially during pandemic. This feature of the computer network, or this application of the computer networks, have helped a lot, especially in the teaching learning process. There are applications which are used for video conferencing, and it is also a big advantage provided by the networks. Before the arrival of the computer networks, there was no concept for the video conferencing. LAN and WAN have made it possible for the organizations and business sectors to call the live video conferencing for important discussions and meetings. So now it's not necessary that business meetings should be face to face, or there should be physically face to face meetings. So we can have video conferences now, and we can discuss business activities, strategies online by having a video call or video conference with other business members. So it's a very efficient way of performing business activities. Finally, internet service is also an advantage provided by the network. Computer networks provide internet sharing over the entire network. This is the image that we discussed in the first slide, that here the internet connection is shared among all the devices which are connected with the switch and to the wireless router. So this is called internet service, and this is called internet sharing. Internet sharing feature is also provided by the network. Every single computer attached to the network can experience the high-speed internet. Okay, students, so these were some of the uses of computer network. There are a lot of other uses of computer networks nowadays. Nowadays we play online games. That is also made possible just because of the networks, and we are using the network for entertainment purposes, for business purposes. So many other applications are there in which networks are used, and networks are making our lives easy and efficient. These were just few of the uses which are mentioned in your book. So if you have any question, you can ask me in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe my channel Computer Tuition Academy. Thanks a lot. Take care. Allah Hafiz.